Hello friends, Big Bob here. Well, guess what? You know what, first of all, I'm going to tell you what a Bob is. A Bob is one of those guys that lives with a single woman, spends all of his time while she's at work. He plays video games, smokes Newports and drinks beer and hangs out with his buddies all day on the front porch. Well, the only time that a Bob does anything around the house is when she threatens to put him out. Well, I'm Big Bob. I show you how to do things around the house so you can buy a little time to keep you from getting put out. At least so you can last through the winter anyway. Well, anyway, today I'm going to show you how to make a barbecue fire in your grill without using charcoal lighter. If there's anything that Big Bob hates, is going to somebody's house, having barbecue, and I go into the kitchen or around the buffet or whatever, and I can smell an old charcoal lighter throughout the meat. Ah, that's nasty. Charcoal lighter isn't a condiment, as far as I know. But, you go to Cousin Pookie's house, and Cousin Pookie's used a whole can of charcoal lighter on her fire. I hate that. Well, that's what we're going to do today. Big Bob is going to show you how to make a fire without charcoal lighter. And trust me, when you pull this one on your barbette at the house, it's definitely going to buy you all summer long. So I'll see you at the next stop, and we'll get started. Hey, today Big Bob is going to teach you how to do a little something different. I'm going to teach you how to make a good barbecue fire without using charcoal lighter. I know all of you out there are getting tired of going to Cousin Pookie's house and the meat tastes like charcoal fluid. Well, charcoal fluid wasn't meant to be ingested in the flavor of meat, but everybody tends to overdo it. They want to cook the meat fast, and then it tastes like charcoal lighter. I hate that. I can smell the meat when it has charcoal lighter in it like that. So anyway, Big Bob is going to show you how to make a charcoal fire without the lighter by using these ingredients. Number one is a bundle of twigs. Number two is part of the daily newspaper. And number three is one single match. And number four, some leftover grease that you keep in your kitchen after you cook bacon and everybody pours it into the old coffee can. You know what I'm talking about. So here we go. Big Bob is going to show you how to do this fire, so watch carefully. We start this fire by taking the newspapers and just fold it in half, make it into shreds. What we're going to do is we're going to make a bed of newspaper. And all it takes is a couple of sections of this. Next, we got a bundle of old twigs. These old twigs that collect up in the neighborhood. And what you want to do with these is you want to continue to make a bed with these. And you want to crisscross them. These are all free. Everything that I'm using here is free. You get it on a daily basis from somewhere. There's no need for your barbecue fire to taste like charcoal lighter. This is wood, so it's a natural ingredient. Wood will burn. You're making a bed for your next ingredient, which are your charcoal. This has to be nice and strong because it's actually going to hold the charcoal, make a little funeral, like a funeral pyre. This is all raised up because number one, the rule of fire is ignited by oxygen, and the other thing is fire burns up. Fire does not burn down. It always burns up because that's where the air is. Fire is always reaching the air. And you make a nice little bed of those, and you close that up. You crisscross the twigs so that the you have a space, a little bed for the charcoal so that they don't fall through to the bottom. And once you do that, you're ready for the charcoal. See how simple that is? Okay, I always use just enough charcoal to do the first fire, just to get it going. So you can stack them up. Big Bob uses gloves sometimes to keep his hands clean. Charcoal is a dirty little brick, so we try to keep our hands clean going into the next phase because we got to handle food and everything. Don't want to keep going back and forth washing your hands and stuff. Again, I'm building this up. This is a pyramid style of stacking charcoal. Takes a little patience to do it, but it pays off in the end. Now the secret to this is, once this is all ready to go, Big Bob will start this with one single match. One single match. Okay. Now we're ready to put on our next ingredient. The secret to the old bacon grease is because it's going to add its own meat flavor to it, to the charcoal, without lighter fluid. And the other thing about grease burns. One of the best fires that are, or worst fires the firemen hate to fight is a grease fire, because they're very hard to put out with water. So this will make a good fire for us. The only other ingredient we need now is fire, and we can start that with one match in the right spot, and that'll do it. Once this fire gets going, there ain't no stopping it. And so there you have it. A way to make a fire with only one match, some newspaper, some twigs, charcoal, some old grease, and a can of beer. So I guess you wonder what the can of beer is for. Well, Big Bob gets kind of hot when he's out here making fires. And it's nothing like having a nice cold beer to quench your thirst after you're done. I'm ready to bring on the meat. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed that little segment with Big Bob and a barbecue in the backyard. It's nice to make a fire without having the food taste like charcoal lighter. I can't wait to get out there and dig my teeth into those bad ribs right now. You know, my mouth is just watering, but I'll wait till I finish this little segment. Well, I'm glad everyone is sticking with the program here and supporting Big Bob. You can always email us. You can use snail mail. Our email and snail mail addresses will appear in a few minutes, in a couple of minutes. So thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for the clicking on the ad revenues for me and things like that, so Big Bob can get paid. But we'll be doing some things around here and having a little fun. Summer's here, and Big Bob is going to be doing some crazy stuff. So I'll be seeing you. Where's my shot of Hennessy? Damn it.